But I'm going to estimate 30 to 50 things a week on average, people going, hey, did you know this? There's a lot of crazy. I mean, like off the charts crazy.
All right, so we're here with the Spa Guy. You know who the Spa Guy is. If you don't, you should check out YouTube because he's all over it.
So when I'm doing a story, and look, I miss details too. When I'm doing a story, I'm focusing on this detail, this detail, this detail, and I miss something. It does happen. And, so there's some people that go, oh, the Spa Guy's videos are 100% correct. No, they're not. I wish they were. I learned new things. As I've gone through this process, I learned things that help me to know that a video that I made 3 years ago, this thing that I put in it that I thought was a fact is actually not a fact. Right. And so in the future, when I do a video, sadly, YouTube does not give you the opportunity to go back and fix a video. That's not a thing.
Right.
So when a video's out, it's out, and that's it. So all I can do is in the future mention it in a video and say, hey, I said this in that video and that's not right. This is what's right. Or the next time I do a story about that, I correct it as I go. So I know a lot more today than I did when I started, but I never set out to do this. I made a video and wow, one thing led to another.
Yeah.
And, but I love this. And it's not, I think some people think, well, that's the Elvis guy. No, the reason I probably do Elvis more than I do anything is I know more about that story. If I did a Johnny Cash story, there's a high probability I'd get things wrong because I don't know the Johnny Cash story like I do Elvis. Now, I have done some Johnny Cash stuff because I live in the town where he lived. I've done Roy Orbison. I've not put that video out yet because I've got a few more things that I need to feel confident about my story. But so you've got the people that are just making stuff up. You got the people that are embellishing.
So there's some truth in it.
There's some truth, but they're embellishing. They would be MBE. And there's people that are in the Elvis story that are actually family members and were really there that are MBE. Sadly, it doesn't make sense to me. If you knew Elvis, to quote Joey Smith, if you knew Elvis, that was enough. You don't have to make up anything.
Right.
And he's right. And then you've got the people that are that their story's true. They just miss some details.
Yep.
And then you've got the people that you could trust everything they say. I would put Stan Perkins in that category. I would put the Smith family in that category. I don't think that they have any reason to lie about anything. Why would they? Right. Just like Joey, which is one of the Smiths, says, we knew Elvis. We don't need to it doesn't benefit us to say anything else.
Yeah.
I don't think that people have, there's some people that have an agenda because maybe they feel like that they should have been there more than they really were, or they weren't there at all and they want you to believe that they were there. But there's so many facets to it that I really have to spend time deciding. One thing is to do the story.
Right.
And plus, I want to tell stories. I'm looking for things that nobody's ever heard before. And wow, Trey is really uncovering some stuff. If you don't know, Globetrotting with Trey is a YouTube channel. He has more time than I have, and he's reading the books. And when he sees somebody's name, he tries to find them. And he is getting some incredible stuff. He's going to history before Elvis recorded the very first time at Memphis Recording Service. Even prior to that, he's found people that were there that are still alive and going back and getting those stories. Please get in touch with me. My email is billy@thesgnetwork.com. The SG for Spa Guy Network.com.